Hi, I'm Mary Kopczynski, the CEO of RegAlytics, deep in the woods of the West Coast. I'm going to be on the road because we're trying to show our kid his roots of the Pacific Northwest. So he's actually in some really cool day camps where he's learning about wild grizzlies and cougars and wolves and all sorts of fun naturey stuff. Anyway, this week there were 21,107 regulatory alerts, about 15,000 less than our usual, which means we are almost there, folks. Summer. Summer is the time when the regulators take a break, especially in Europe. August is just dead. So our whole team is very much looking forward to it. The regulator of the week is NYSE Arca, which is an exchange that specializes in ETFs. And it's the regulator of the week because it is in the process of requesting approval for, get this, a Truth Social Bitcoin ETF. And since we're on Bitcoin, the topic of the week is the Genius Act. And it passed the Senate this week. It will then go to the House later this summer. So Genius, in this case, stands for Guiding and Establishing National Innovation for U.S. Stablecoins. So this is not a bill about Bitcoin or crypto generally, or even payments. It is specific to stablecoin issuers. So a payment stablecoin in the Act is defined as 1, a digital asset that is used as a means of payment or settlement. 2, it is issued by an entity that converts it to a fixed amount of monetary value, usually the US dollar. And 3, the issuer sets reasonable expectations that the stablecoin will maintain a stable value relative to that fixed monetary amount. So these are not securities and not regulated by the SEC. These are not money or tokenized bank deposits. So they are not FDIC insured. This is important. They are not commodities. So they are not regulated by the CFTC. They are stablecoins, and only permitted payment stablecoin issuers are allowed to issue them, and this will include federally approved non-banks, subsidiaries of insured depository institutions, and some state-qualified issuers. The OCC and the Federal Reserve are going to oversee large issuers over $10 billion, while smaller issuers can opt for state regulation if the state framework meets federal standards. Issuers of stablecoins are, of course, going to have some responsibilities. So first, they must maintain one-to-one reserves in cash or highly liquid assets like short-term treasuries. 2, they have to publicly disclose reserve holdings and redemption policies. And 3, they have to submit to audits. But for non-bank stablecoin issuers, the Act requires federal regulators to establish capital liquidity and risk management requires within 12 months of enactment. And that is it this week for RegAlytics. We have the global supply chain of the world's regulatory alerts in one very easy to use place. And if you need a solution related to regulation, give us a call.